I love the story of Joseph because no matter what situation Joseph found himself in, the favor of God was always on him. Even when his brother sold him into slavery, even when Potiphar's wife lied on him, even being thrown in prison. No matter what situation Joseph was in, God had favor on him. Even people who didn't even recognize or acknowledge the God of Joseph as their own God, they still knew who God was in the life of Joseph. And that in itself is amazing, because there are times in our life that we find ourselves in some messed up situations, but yet the favor of God is still with us. The hand of God is on us because we have an established relationship with the Lord. What am I saying, listeners? It is very important to have a relationship with God. I don't care if you go to church. I don't care if you sing on the choir. I don't care if you're a preacher, a pastor. All of that means nothing if you're not connected to the source. And God has blessed you and I to be the resource. But here's the thing about being a resource is we are the but the source is Him. So when we connect our to His source, then we become the resource that God needs us to be so that we can be the blessing to those around us. That's why it's so important to not give up on yourself. That's why it's so important to challenge yourself. That's why it's so important to watch the company you keep, because if you are a forward-thinking person, regardless of where you at, you may not have much or nothing. You may be a janitor at a hospital or a community college or a university. You may be a retail cashier at Walmart, Dollar Tree, whatever. You may think that the job that you have doesn't mean anything because you see yourself better than wearing a red shirt or a navy blue shirt. But here's the thing. All this is preparing you and propelling you to your destination. It is propelling you to your destiny. And it is propelling you to dominate the area in which you continue to grow in. Look, check this out. You got to take night classes. You can't take a full schedule because maybe you're a working single mom, or maybe you're a dad who has a supportive wife who you worked on a day and you take a night class for 2 hours, and she's very supportive because she herself works and she's at home with the kids, and you may feel bad because you may feel like, oh, the load is on my wife, or vice versa. Maybe you are a husband or whatever the case may be, and you're watching your wife work so hard, and because of this, the responsibility of the household and making sure that the kids and everything is straight is on you, and you may feel bad, ladies, that your husband has to work so hard. But it doesn't matter at this point, because here's the thing. When you have people who are supportive, let them invest in you by supporting you in areas that you need to support in so that you can do what you need to do. So don't underestimate what God is doing in your life. Don't underestimate your relationship with God, because it may be rough, it may be tough. And here's the thing. The mercies of God is upon you, because mercy is accompanied with compassion, and compassion meets the need of the person. So thank God for His loving kindness. Thank God for His grace. Thank God for His mercy. And most importantly, respect and appreciate the fact that you have a relationship with God, so much so that He has favor with you. And most importantly and lastly, be content, not complacent. Be content in every situation. Whether you have more, whether you have less, at the end of the day, you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. Peace out, guys. If you like this podcast, hit that like button, share, but most importantly, let this be inspirational to you. Thank you.